The Minnesota Vikings have one of the toughest defenses in the NFL, or one of the toughest defenses I've ever seen schematically wise. They are so creative, they're so smart in terms of what they're showing, what they change right before the snap to mess with the quarterback's mind, but also the strategy that they come into the game with is always just seems to be perfect. On the season, they're 8-2. Watch this play here by the defense. So we're going to come out in this double mug look here right now. Usually what that means is where you have your two linebackers lining up in that A gap. Now what they do specifically to throw off the offense here is they're going to send 58 off the edge to the point of attack. So basically what that means, he's going to act like he's blitzing in, which is going to force the running back over to that side of the field. And I don't think this is right. I don't think they play this right. The offensive line is all out of sorts on this play. But also, more importantly, Blake Cashman, his job here is to throw off the center. So 44 is going to get into the center, and Blake Cashman is going to get into the side of the center. Now what that's going to do is push the center to the right side. It's going to allow 44 to come off the edge here. Again, let me just show you, right? So here we go. Will Levis trying to reach, trying to understand what's going on. He has no clue. Snaps the ball. Peter Skonowski, he's going to rotate to the left, lay them to the left as well, and watch Blake Cashman. He's going to hit the center for just a second, push him off to the right side, and now we have two rushers, and the running back's not going to block either of them. He does block 44 for a split second, but you notice why does he not block Cashman right away? Is because he's not the initial, he's not initially attacking. He's going for the center, right? But just for a second, he hits the center and then gets to the quarterback. I mean, what a play by this defense. I think the offensive line was terrible in this play. I don't understand why we're sliding here. I don't get that. I think we should be maybe sliding this direction with this guy on the man side or off the weak side. I don't know what they're doing here, but whatever it may have been, it worked for Minnesota. I mean, this is beautiful. I love watching the Vikings defense play, and in this video, we're going to break down a ton of their defense. I'm going to show you exactly why this is one of the most creative, dominant defenses in the NFL this season, and it will make them a contender as long as they stay healthy. Before we jump in, if you want a part 2 where we break down the offensive film, I need you guys to do me a favor, hit the like button. If we get over 400 likes on this video, expect a part 2 to maybe even come out tomorrow. Let's get right into the video. Now, another thing I love about this Vikings defense is the tenacity, right? On this play specifically, we're going to show potentially blitzing 5, but in reality, we're going to drop Van Ginkel and Cashman into a little bit of his own, so they're only going to send 3 up here, right? Now, you do not expect to get, pressure on a quarterback when they're going to keep 5 in, and even, right, a little bit have a running back here as well, just trying to, chip off the edges, right? So chips there, tries to chip there, but watch, they continue to get pressure. Pat Jones demoralizes this right tackle off the edge, and the reason they line up so far outside is because he's got a great combination of skills where he can get to the outside with his speed. He can also use his power, but you'll notice the entire time he's staring down the quarterback, waiting for him to make a decision, because a lot of times, especially with young quarterbacks, whenever they start to field this pocket, look at this interior, oh my, look at this, hold on, let me watch this one more time. Look at the interior defensive tackle here. Oh, dude, this dude throws him back. Holy man. And I believe that's Jihad Ward. Correct me if I'm wrong. Jihad Ward makes a play here. Now, whenever a quarterback feels intimidated or feels a little bit of, pressure coming in the pocket, maybe they roll out to the left, maybe they try to step up, or they roll out to the right. So Pat Jones does a really good job while engaged in a block, keeping his eyes on the quarterback, knowing where he is going in the pocket. That way, he doesn't overcommit to the outside and Will Levis goes inside, right? So, boom, he waits, and then once he sees Will Levis start to get up in the pocket, block sheds, gets right through, and makes a play on the quarterback. Now, this play, I don't think happens without Jihad Ward making such a big impact on this play. And again, you look at how smart they are. They're going to initiate these guys to the line of scrimmage here, and what that does, right, Van Ginkel being so close to the right guard, it forces him to overcommit to that, allowing this one-on-one, right? So that's huge. Again, it's their scheme that makes them so tough to stop. Let's watch it one more time here. Just demoralize that center. Let's go, man. I love it. All right, this might be one of the craziest plays you see in the NFL out of an edge rusher, okay? So the first thing we notice is we got a tight end here. We got running back to the left. Usually when they do this, they want to really hedge and chip off these sides, off these edge rushers. So most of the time they will do it. And on this play specifically, they're going to do it to Andrew Van Ginkel and do it really successfully. So watch this play, right? Chig, I think his name is, Okongwu, whatever. I forget what the tight end's name is. But he does a really good job forcing Van Ginkel way outside. Right now, he is supposed to be coming off the edge, but now he's getting flown to the outside. So this is a great rep here by the tight end, chipping Andrew Van Ginkel. At this point in time, there is no way that he is the first guy to the quarterback, right? Watch this. So Pat Jones spins off the guard, right? So now Will Levis is forced to step to the right side of the pocket, right? So great job by Pat Jones, but watch Andrew Van Ginkel. Full speed to the outside. He's going to get to the inside. I mean, whoa, what a swim move right there. Look at this, right? Chipped way off his route, way off his path, and then still gets to the quarterback, man. Again, it's a team game. It's a team game. Look at Pat Jones, gets that one-on-one matchup, and because that they chip to the top side, it allows Pat Jones to get this one-on-one, right? It looks like they're sliding to the left side with more protection here. Again, I don't get it. In my opinion, this offensive line should have been in this 6-man, 7-man scat protection to the right. They should have slid this way, right? Had your chips, right? And then had man-to-man over here. That's what I would have done personally, but still, they don't. And you know what? That's what you get. That's what you get. Leaving Pat Jones on a one-on-one, Van Ginkel on a one-on-one, off the hedge, off the chip. Let's go, man. I'm telling you, this defense is different. Now, before we get any further into the video, guys, I do plan on just doing the sacks in this game because I believe they had 5 or maybe 6. So that's what we're going to specifically do in this video. But again, we have so much room to do another video. If you want the offensive breakdown, let me know. If you want some DB video, if you want just the entirety of the defense video, let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications. And with that being said, let's dive right back into the video. Remember, it's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we will be covering the Vikings all year. Offense, defense, individual player breakdown. Join the family. Let's get back into the video. All right, you know what's really funny? So after that last Van Ginkel sack, the offense kind of made a little bit of an adjustment. And what you'll notice on this play, look at the tight end on this one, right? He's going to stare down Van Ginkel, basically saying, hey, yeah, I'm going to block you. And I'm going to block you longer. I'm not just going to chip. I'm going to make sure you have a slower start off this rush, right? Watch this, guys. Watch this. All right, so the tight end, he's staring down Van Ginkel. He's in an actual pass block rep, okay? Right? Really trying to get him contained off that edge. Not only that, but as well, they're sliding this tackle out. Tackle's like, okay, I'm going to Van Ginkel. My job, make sure he doesn't get to the quarterback. But also, they have a running back over here as well. Okay, running back, tight end, tackle. They are really doing their best to say, they get to the quarterback, it's not going to be Van Ginkel. So, boom. You have 3 guys. 3 guys on Van Ginkel. Okay, think about that for just a second. And you know what's crazy? Is... Never mind. Right, okay. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Guys, look at this. Van Ginkel going to get blocked. He sees the running back on the outside. He's ready to chip. But since Van Ginkel bounces to the inside, the running back's like, okay, I don't need to help now, surely, right? Because now I have my 2 offensive linemen down there. Let me just actually get out on a little swing route instead of chipping on Van Ginkel. Right now, he's got this one-on-one, fakes like he's going to go inside. The running back doesn't know what to do. Boom, bounces back out, gets the sack. Guys, is this not one of the best, most underrated pickups of the offseason? In my opinion, Van Ginkel, Grenard, and Blake Cashman might be the best trio of free agents signed this offseason. It might be. It might be hands down as well. These guys are insane. They fit the scheme. Brian Flores is using them to a perfect, perfectly. I love it, man. Let's get into one more. Alright, last play that I really wanted to show you guys. Once again, right, we have this double mug look. And again, what that means is, forgot Jonathan Grenard. But what this means is you have both your linebackers right up against that A gap, that center, forcing him to be in a tough position. So what they do this time is send the running back up near the line of scrimmage. That way he can just plug this A gap. They make it easier for the running back to say, listen, you can't mess this up. We're putting you on that A gap so you can guard one of those linebackers because the center can't do both, right? So they do that, right? But this time, they don't send them. They send them backwards, okay? So now the offensive line's really trying to block up the middle, right? Now, I want you guys to focus in on Pat Jones. Once again, this dude is insane. Watch him. He's going to take that first step to the inside, which is going to put all the power of the right guard on his left leg, right? He's trying to really guard that middle right now. And watch this move. He's going to, boom, bounce back out. All that power on the left tackle's left leg is now, boom, trying to transfer to the right leg. He can't do it in time because Pat Jones is just too strong. He's too quick. He's too, agile. Gets right through both and gets a sack on the quarterback. So, now, instead of having your running back here in the backfield where he has more time to realize what's happening, realize who's going to be the first man out, once he sees these linebackers drop back, he's like, all right, let me just, instead of, pass blocking, instead of, chipping and then going, right, let me just get out on a rope because these guys aren't coming. So, again, I mean, you think about what they're doing here. Right, at this point, the running back's like, all right, I should be good. Both linebackers drop back. Let's go. We got enough guys to block them. No, you didn't. And again, if they didn't put him up here, put him here by the quarterback, he would have had much more time to realize, oh, Pat Jones is coming in. Let me just chip him real quick and then get out on the route. Oh, man, I love this defense. I could watch this defense for 7 hours a day, honestly. No, for real though, guys, make sure you do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family. I know this was a quick video, but, I want to just cover one area of the team. I didn't want to cover the entirety of the defense because it would be a 20-30 minute video. Not going to do that today, but maybe in the future, if you guys want to see longer videos, let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Vikings update, which should be very, very soon. Peace.